doing out here? We've got to get ready for our coffee chat.
Sorry, I've been sitting out here all night.
Why?
I've been sitting here all night trying to figure out where the sun was. And then it dawned on me.
Oh, for Pete's sake, come on, let's get our coffee.
Sunsets like a tangerine. Let's find a road we've never seen. Life is short, make it sweet.
Good morning.
Morning.
Love you.
Love you. Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers.
everybody, happy Saturday.
Happy.
Speaking
Oh, let's do that
of
first.
happy birthday,
Candace.
Candace. We love you and miss you. Candace's birthday is Monday. So everybody head on over to Camping with the Kellys and wish Candace a very happy birthday.
Yes. Oh. Okay. I have my baseball blanket on. Have my baseball Cardinal hat on. I have my Cardinal shirt on. Because I figure,
That's full of hair.
you know what? They're on a roll, and I'm gonna wear it now because it may not last. Cardinals are like 14 games in a row they have won.
Amazing.
They tied the record for the most wins in a row from the 1935 club. Not that I remember that. Oh my goodness. Got to love baseball.
Yes. I love autumn, but I'm always sad when baseball season ends.
It's only one more week of Major League Baseball.
Of regular season, yeah. And if the Cardinals can't hang in there, then it's done for us. Oh,
But
goodness.
they're on a roll. So here's to all the winners.
Hey, good job, Cardinals. Even if things change over the next few weeks, you did a great job getting to this point.
This was incredible.
Especially
I have to
after the June that we had.
The June when they only won
was
6 games in the month of June.
miserable.
It's just crazy.
And September's been amazing for them.
So we'll see. Fingers crossed. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it was a good run. And it made it interesting. Oh my gosh.
It's been awesome.
Talk about interesting and good and fun. Holy cow. Our grandson Max, he scored a touchdown in his football game.
He did. He did. He plays defense, and defense is the team that got all of the points. Offense didn't get any points, but defense did. They kept recovering the ball and stealing it from the other team, and so they killed the other team last week. So they have a game again tonight.
We'll be going to that one too.
Yep. So we will see how they do tonight.
Yeah.
But he's been doing good. He's actually being trained by a professional football player. So a guy that's retired. But actually,
that's pretty cool in itself.
The guy though, he just got asked to go play in the European Football League.
Yeah.
So he's not really retired. He's still ready to go, but I guess he's filling in for a couple weeks or something.
Yep.
But it's pretty cool. Sunday was the last day of the air races. As you saw last week, we had the airplanes flying over us. Sunday was the last day.
The Reno National Championship Air Races is what it's officially called.
And I grew up around them. Living in Lemon Valley, they're instead
of what?
Reno.
Instead of what?
A local joke. So I've seen the planes every year except for last year when they didn't fly because of the stupidness going on in the world. So it was really cool to have them flying overhead. I really enjoyed that this year. Plus our church used to always have concession stands and camping on their property, so it was a huge money maker for the church. When I was growing up, and my dad and my mom, we were all involved in the church a lot, and so we used to help out, so we were really around it a lot. So that's kind of all we did Sunday. We just kind of watched out for the planes going around. It was windy, so we think that some of the events, because we had a schedule, we think some of the events were canceled because of it. The
See, we really don't know because we were in what's really called the super cheap seats.
yeah, this is true.
We're in the next valley, just watching the free stuff.
Yeah, just watching what barely goes over the mountain or what comes and circles around us. But the Air Force, the Thunderbirds, were supposed to go on at like 4:20, and they came on at like 3:20.
Yeah.
And it was like, they're an hour early. So we weren't really ready. I mean, we were and we weren't. But we got to see some of it. I think next year we need to be on the other side of the hill. We'll go invade JJ's house.
Yeah.
So then Monday I went to work at the office, and I don't know what you did.
I just kind of kicked back. Bear and I and Kaylee didn't do much of anything.
You like those days, don't you?
Those are nice days.
Yeah, but you have to get your own food.
I earned those days.
Your retirement days.
I earned those days.
Yes, you
Those
did.
are nice days.
You really did.
Gosh.
You really did. And Tuesday I did laundry all day, got our laundry all caught up, and worked on some card stuff in between. Been getting a bunch of stuff ready to assemble, a bunch of autumn and Halloween cards and stuff. Autumn, Thanksgiving, Halloween.
We need to actually show some of those cards.
Yes, we do.
We really do.
We do. Or
I mean,
even preparing to get them all together. And
the
stuff.
cards that she makes by hand are incredible. They are just out of this world. You just
They're
wouldn't
fun.
believe it.
They're fun.
You would not believe it. People look at the cards and they go, "Oh my gosh,
My brother
you made this?"
My brother said, "Why aren't you working for Hallmark?" It's like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
But we need to really show some of those.
Yeah, we should do that and
Yeah.
show how I store my crafts.
Yeah.
My material, craft materials and stuff too.
Yep.
Because people don't think that you can do it. You can. I mean, I occupy a good amount of space. Not tons. I got rid
Hey.
of a bunch.
But still, it's something that you can do, living full time in an RV and traveling. You
Yeah.
know, it's a
true.
hobby, and it really gives you something to do. And the way that she does it is amazing.
It's fun. I
Of
do.
course, everything she does is amazing.
Oh, what'd you do? Buttering me up. Something must have happened. Wednesday was an extremely busy day. We got up at 5
It was
to
crazy.
head to the laboratory. For time to get some blood work done.
Yep.
And they open at 6. We got up at 5. We got there, what, about 10 till,
10
quarter
till
till?
6, there was 5 people in front of me in line already,
Outside, yeah.
and
Until they open.
none of them had reservations. You can make an appointment.
Appointment.
You can make an appointment. None of them did. They were all walk-ups like me, so I was the 6th in line, and it still took
It took over an hour.
an hour
I sat in the car.
to get in, and there was only 2 scheduled appointments in the first hour. They are super duper slow. It's not like going to LabCorp or Quest where boom, 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 man, they get you in, they draw the blood, they get you out the door. This place,
However, by the end of the day, he had his lab results, and with
Well,
Quest or LabCorp, it takes a couple weeks usually.
that was so
So-
funny. They said, "Oh, you'll have results in 24 hours," and I'm like, "Holy cow!" And it was 12 hours,
Yeah, it was
maybe
later that
15
afternoon.
hours. The results started coming in. It's like, holy
Yep.
cow!
Yeah, it was pretty
So-
amazing. So that was good. So we
and-
did that.
Should we tell them what it was? I was pretty healthy
Yep, we did good.
for the most part.
The rest of it, diet can take care of.
Yeah,
Just-
we haven't been good on our diet.
No.
Now, what we mean by that is, I was on a pretty strict diet a few years ago,
Just lower carbs.
borderline diabetic, one of those where the numbers were right there, and then we lowered everything with walking and exercise and diet. We kind of veered away from it,
Got lazy.
and now we need to get back on that diet track. But that's
Yes.
all, man, outside of that,
Good job.
I'm doing good.
So we went to go celebrate
For an old
after.
fart.
So it's kind of a tradition with us. After we do labs, we go have breakfast.
Yeah.
I
I figure, okay, we've done the blood. Let's go ruin it.
Yeah. We usually go to Denny's, but this time we went to a local breakfast place. Well, actually, it's a local cafe
Yeah.
in Lemon Valley. So
Great
we
little
went and had
breakfast joint.
breakfast, and then we went and got groceries.
Yeah.
And then I got busy. I was going to do a couple of things of laundry of ours and help my sister out and do some of hers. And so while I had the bed stripped, I lifted it up so I could get under it and kind of organize and inventory what's down there. Do you forget what you have down under your bed if you have under the bed storage? I do, because we're always changing things out and always purging and rearranging. So I made a list of what's under there so I know, and some of my craft supplies are down there, and some of the different holiday stuff is down there that you don't need to access all the time. So I did that, and we have 2 of these little benches that we have underneath the window, and they have storage in them, and that's where I have some craft supplies too. And so I inventoried those, straightened them out, organized them, and like I said, I did laundry. And then we had a baseball game to go to.
Our other grandson.
Alex.
Alex.
Yep, his baseball game. And they lost.
Yeah, they got their tails whipped.
However,
He
Alex
did
had
good.
a hit and an RBI.
Yeah,
so
he did good.
They only had, 2 points, I think, and he
Yeah,
had
2
one of
points.
those 2 runs. I know baseball.
Yeah, you sure do.
They had 2 runs. The other team had a bazillion.
Yeah.
Actually, what was it, like 18 or 19?
It was good.
Something
It was a
ridiculous.
good, fun
But
game
it was
to watch.
fun, yeah. These poor little kids. So Alex is 12, and so his team's 11, 12-year-olds, and you see these little kids up there on the mound trying to pitch, and some of them do really good, and some of them have a difficult time, and you just feel so bad for them up there struggling. It's like ball after ball after ball.
Hey, they learn. That's how they learn.
Yeah, I mean, you have to start somewhere, right?
That's the way to learn to play.
So that was a fun, busy day.
Yep.
And Bear came and hung out with Wendy and Kevin. And what's funny is we come to the front door, and we can see in the window, and Bear's up on the couch with them. And she's looking like this, and Tom and I are peeking in at her, and she heard us at the door. It was so funny.
Back to my lab work. When we went to the doctor up here, and we went to meet the doctor and set up
Yeah, consultation
and stuff like that. One of the things that we've been in contact with since we did get the lab results is she says, you're done for the year. This is it. We'll see you next year. You're good to go. Just adjust the diet.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to get pneumonia put in me this year.
Yeah.
I just thought of that.
That's right. Well, if you want to, I'm sure you can go get it at, like Walgreens.
No ammonia shot.
Pneumonia.
Oh, pneumonia. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go do that.
Yeah, you might as well, because this would be the year that you would get it.
Probably, And, speaking of shots, I don't like talking about it. I don't like getting political. But this mandate crap, hey, you guys know what we're talking about? Mandate this and mandate that. To me, a mandate is when 2 fellas go out to lunch. Okay?
Yes.
That's a mandate.
That's a mandate.
Golly.
Okay.
But I was thinking I do need to go get that ammonia shot.
Yeah. Pneumonia shot, yes. I don't want you to have ammonia.
Hey, it's work.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood. So far, that's what our doctor in California wanted you to have. So.
Yeah. And she said you could bypass the flu shots. You just get this at your age. I said, what do you mean by that? And she said, you'll be good to go. It's like, okay. I think I should get one.
Yeah. So then yesterday, I did a lot of crafting. Sat there and I have this, it's called a die cutting machine. And so I've been cutting out little leaves and
autumn-looking
pumpkins,
leaves.
Yeah, and all kinds of different colors to put on my cards. So I'm getting all the things together to assemble the cards. So, but what's great about this is I have the table. Okay, we don't ever sit at the table to eat a meal. We sit in our recliners and watch TV with a lap tray.
You know what's funny? We used to sit at that table when we first got the RV. I've got the
Oh
early
yeah,
videos.
we did.
I saw us sitting at the table the other day. I was watching one of the early videos,
did.
and I went, well, that's kind of goofy. We don't do that crap anymore.
We didn't even do it in the house. So it was just kind of a new novelty thing, to sit at the
Yeah.
table there. But we also got rid of the desks.
Yeah.
So that has become my desk and where I work
Yep.
and where I do my crafts. So, and it's also the buffet counter when we have company.
when we have company.
So it is multi-use. But what's great is I can sit there and do this and watch the games with
Yeah.
him too. Years ago when I had a craft room, I'd be off away in the craft room, and now I can, or I wouldn't go to it because we would be watching something and I'd want to be, out in the living room watching whatever you were watching.
That is a big adjustment, though. Part of RV life. You guys are together all the time in very few square feet.
Yep.
You're always in the same room, more than likely. It's like you can't really go off into your own space unless you go out and sit in the truck.
Well,
But
we got the bedroom and go in there and close the door,
You
which
really
I
could.
do if I need to make a phone call or
You
something
could.
and you're busy
You
voice
could,
tracking
something
or
like
something.
that.
So.
But that's part of RV life. You guys have to adjust your mindset. We're together 24/7 all the time. We're together.
Yep.
But that's kind of neat, especially if you get along good, which we do sometimes.
So I think you were watching some YouTube videos, and then there was a doubleheader game, 2 games yesterday.
Yeah.
The Cardinals and the Cubbies.
Which the Cardinals swept. There you go, Rod.
Oh. You better be careful, man.
Hey,
'cause we
like
know
I
it
said,
can't
14 is
last
a good
forever.
number. I'm happy with it. If it continues, fine. If not, fine. Move along.
Move along.
What about the tree? Decorated tree.
Oh, I missed
This is-
Thursday, didn't I?
You know what? Let's talk about this decorating on the tree, because here, look at this tree.
Oh yeah, I've got pictures and video of it. So there's the tree. So my sister has this tree in their backyard, and the poor thing is not alive anymore. Doesn't get leaves, but it's really cool looking just the way it is. So earlier in the summer, I was thinking, I know what I'm going to do this autumn. I know the dollar store has these like little fabric leaves. You get a little baggie of them for $50 for $1. So I bought a couple bags and some yarn, and I stitched the yarn through all of them so I could tie all these leaves on this tree. There's 100 leaves on that tree. It doesn't look like it, but there are.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But it's really cool when the wind blows, they kind of flutter, and it was just something fun to do. So yesterday morning, was it yesterday morning? Anyway, whatever. First time my sister saw it, she thought it was really cute. She sent me a picture, and she had a picture of the tree, and she says, so cute. So it looks cute.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was easy, fun, inexpensive to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sent pictures of it to Jolene, our oldest daughter, and she says, oh, I need to get some of those for my tree, because she decorates her house big time, and they have like a ficus tree in their dining room. She says, oh, I need one for my autumn tree. And I said, oh, I'll make you some. I had another bag of them, and I just stitched it up, and so now it's ready. There's birdies in the tree now. There's 4 of them. They think it's real now.
Yeah, they actually do.
I think they're looking for food in the feeder. I'm going to go put some more in there.
Oh my gosh.
But you filled up the water the
Yeah.
other day, the water tank.
Topped off
we
our water.
run off of our tank. So instead of having a hose hooked up to it all the time.
Yeah.
That way we're not disturbing them with any kind of water use. We just fill up our tank, we're done, boom. Hose isn't going across the driveway or anything. So that's kind of about it, except for we want to remind you about our shirts on bonfire.com.
We have some new items at bonfire.com/Tom and Lori RV Life. You go to that, you go to our merch store, there's all kinds of shirts. There are coffee cups, there's mugs, there's even face masks if you're into that crap. And we have a tote bag, all kinds of little goodie things.
Yeah.
Check it out, bonfire.com/Tom and Lori RV Life, and then you just go to the merch store. It's really kind of cool.
So once again, happy birthday, Candace.
Happy birthday, Candace.
We love you. Miss you. I can't wait to see you.
All right. That
That's
it?
it.
Candace.
What?
Oh, our
Happy birthday, Candace.
Wendy and Kevin say happy birthday, Candace. All right, everybody, have a great week. See ya.
Life is